We are ready to go for bout number 2 of night number 3 of season number 2 of the Ghana Professional Boxing League by the Ken courtesy of IMAX Boxing Promotions, Ghana Boxing Authority. And tonight we have a brand new sponsor who has joined us to make sure that Ghana Boxing will get to the top in Phoenix. Phones, thank you so much for being part of this wonderful night. This is a welterweight contest over 6 rounds. Now officials for this bout. Judge 1, Richard Ablamete. Judge 2, Clemente Sean. And Judge 3, David Mills. Now introducing the boxer fighting out from the blue corner. And this is the boxer spotted in the blue and white trunks, red gloves, and black shoe to match. With official record of 4 fights, 2 defeats, 2 wins. With official weights that he weighed yesterday, 154.30 pounds. Presenting to you the boxer, born and bred right here at Bukom, Daniel Kotey. Now switching over to the red corner. And the boxer spotted in the black and yellow trimmings, tonight with the red gloves. And this is the man with the weight of 155.1 pounds. And this is the boxer, born and bred at Nima, the greatest Zongo in Ghana. And this is the man with a record of just 1 fight, and he has won that fight. Presenting to you the boxer, Giwa Habibu Kehinde. And the man in charge of this fight is Nathaniel Nikwe Kotey.
Habibu Kehinde
guys,
comes up against Daniel Kotey.
To be my command. Fight hard,
and
fight
our center referee, Nathaniel Kotey, takes them through the last set of instructions. Any moment from now, Edward Addo, the bellman, will signal us into round 1. Welterweight contest. And these two boxers will have to prove why they are the boxers of the moment. Daniel Kotey is on the blue and white. And Habibu Kehinde is on the black trunks. And these are two boxers. Of course, we'll use the first round to size each other up. Clearly, Kotey would want to be the aggressor, timing those shots off as well, and his own blow nearly threw him away. Quite unfortunate, managed to keep his balance. He's back, and he's doing what he knows how to do best. Corners looking at him clearly. Of course, we did have a smile on the faces of some of the officials here. Missed that completely, and it nearly threw him off. Habibu Kehinde in the black trunks, hoping that Habibu Kehinde, hoping that he will take the advantage, goes into the clinch. But for Kotey, he needs to gather the momentum, still putting the pressure on his opponent as he comes forward. Clinch once again. Just the first round. Clearly, both boxers would love to have a go at each other. Kotey comes into this fight. 4 fights under his sleeve. Lost 2 and won 2. And Habib.
I saw Kotey fight. It was last year, October, at the Cropon during the Ojua Festival. He fought against Elvis Ahogan, the man known as the soldier boxer. I think in round 2 or so, there was a punch, and Kotey went down like a log. He collapsed in the ring. But it looks like tonight he is here for the win, to make amends for what happened in Ojura last year. Daniel Kotey in the blue and white trunks.
Not too accurate with his punches, Kehinde. Bell goes for the end of the round.
Seconds out.
Round. It will land. I mean, we don't box like that. You must be very strategic in throwing your hands.
As the second round of a bout scheduled for 6. Kotey in the blue and white, Kehinde in the black and yellow. The night is just heating up. It's the second fight of the evening. We have other interesting bouts coming up. And if you just joined us, you missed the first fight, which was quite explosive, between David Tego and Isaac Ayite. David Tego representing Seaview and Isaac Ayite representing Black Panthers. And at the end of it all, it was David Tego who won that first bout.
Hello, this is Jeremy. Kindly let me on yesterday's special announcements. White Toyota number 8
keeping close eyes on his opponent. Tego tries to walk into Kehinde with a combination of blows.
It looks to me like David Kotey's Daniel Kotey's shots are a bit too high. I don't know what you think.
Well, you could say that. But again, I'm not too sure whether it is also dependent on the way Kehinde is fighting. Kehinde goes in for the clinch, and he can afford a smile. But from where I sit, I feel and think that Kotey's punches carry a lot more weight. And for Kehinde, not too sure whether the blows that he's throwing is carrying any weight.
You know,
At certain stages, I even think that he was slapping.
No, it's just slapping. It's not throwing the right blow. But you know, he tries to get his blows to Daniel Kotey and just get back to his strategy, which is clenching. He gets 1 or 2 blows to Daniel Kotey, and then he clenches. I expect Daniel Kotey to have a strategy. He also seems to just come, and then Kehinde will just clench. But interestingly, on paper, Kehinde is heavier than Daniel Kotey. But in the ring, I don't know. It looks like either he fears Daniel Kotey, or he decided to have this weird strategy in just 1 or 2 blows, and then he will go in and clench. And that's what he's been doing since round 1. I don't know who is asking him to do that, but I expect Daniel Kotey to have a strategy. He doesn't seem to have any strategy.
Habibu Kehinde Jiwa.
Fight is losing a bit of a color.
I don't know what to say, but it looks like he does not have very strong legs. You know, throwing a punch, that technique, it starts right from your toes.
Round 3.
Let's see what round 3 has to offer. It's Habibu Kehinde and Daniel Kotey. Welterweight contest scheduled for 6. And again, Kotey timing those power-laden punches of his carefully. Well, I know it is allowed in boxing, the clinch, and everything. But clearly, Kehinde, for my money, seems to be overdoing it. Now, he goes in for a couple of the body shots and then goes in straight away to clinch. There you go, once again. He is not giving his opponent, a clear opportunity of also fighting. He may be gaining whatever in terms of points or in terms of build-up, but clearly it will also give Kotey an opportunity maybe to open up and land one big one.
That is why I earlier stated that Kotey doesn't have a strategy, because clearly you see Kehinde coming with a strategy. You and I can attest that he comes in 1-2 jabs and then goes into clinch. He's getting the point. If his opponent is not throwing any effective blows, he is getting the point. So I expect Kotey to stand and to ensure that he will also go with something that will counter the kind of weird strategy and Kehinde is bringing. But it doesn't look to have a better strategy.
And so Derek, I am going to say a very painful truth here. I have to be brutally honest here. Whoever is investing in Kehinde as a boxer, whoever is financing his career so far, I will advise that person to find a better venture. Habibu Kehinde Jiwa has nothing to be a boxer. He has no business being in a boxing ring. And that is the painful truth.
Couple of seconds to end the round, and again I would also want to see it from Niasai's angle, that it looks like Kotey is clueless, and he walks straight into it expecting that the clinch would follow, but he needs to counter what Kehinde is doing, something he is not doing.
And the sad thing, when Kehinde clinches him, he just raised the hand in the air like, you can do what you like. Other boxers will not give you the chance. They will be doing things that will be uncomfortable for you to come in.
And they've got 2 rounds to show the real difference. And every time they come into a fresh round, it's Kehinde who tries to do most of the jabbing, trying to keep his opponent at bay. And then when Kotey starts landing a couple of his, the clinch business will begin. A quick caution there by Nathaniel Kotey, our referee. He tries to open up, and then quickly the clinch begins.
Daniel Kotey gets a bit frustrated by the antics of Habibu Kehinde Jiwa. He doesn't really know what Kehinde Jiwa is trying to do in there. Befuddled and bewildered is Kotey. And with the way Kehinde is punching, I wonder whether he really works on the punching bag. I wonder whether he's going through any proper sparring sessions, really.
Well, he tries to work on the body now, and guard is up for Kotey. He's complaining about something or the other, one thing or the other. But again, strategy may work for Kehinde, but you realize and you notice that anytime there's a quick opening for Kotey, the tactics would go back to the clinching process. Now at this stage, it's Kehinde who's having clear shots on target, and then quickly he goes for the clinch.
And definitely the fans are just enjoying themselves. Habibu Kehinde
5.
not really doing much harm to David, or let me say Daniel Kotey, as we enter into round number 5.
Well, at least it's kept the fans on their toes, and as they also witness a bout that has been bereft of the explosiveness that we all thought that we would have. Kehinde in the black trunks, and it's Kotey in the blue and white. Trying to see whether he can pin Kehinde now.
Habibu Kehinde just did a move there. I'm wondering whether he is a former kickboxer who has switched to boxing. He threw a punch and then he was trying to attach his leg also as well. Maybe Kehinde is a former kickboxer.
Switched from kickboxing to boxing proper, and they've fought pretty well.
One example is our own Richard Comey, former IBF lightweight champion.
Couple of body shots and one to the head of Kotey, and then quickly he goes in for the clinch.
And I've lost count of the number of times that Kehinde has clinched.
A little bit of showboating now from Daniel Kotey.
And Kotey wears a broad smile on his face.
It's a big one to the face of Kehinde. Tries to go in for the clinch. He lands another big one.
Prince, it seems to me like Kotey is intentionally taking it easy on Kehinde. Anytime he lands on Kehinde, Kehinde finds himself in Wonderland.
It's the second bout of the evening, fight night 3. Last 10 seconds in this round.
Man leading the cards.
Well, it's the 6th and the last round, viewers. I can tell you for a fact that Niasai is trying to be very considerate with his words. But Sam Nana Gold, I mean, boxers get frustrated. Yes, we know, depending on how their opponents fight. But to have your corner more frustrated than yourself, clearly there must be something wrong.
Yeah, it means that the corner have gone through routine training regimens with you. We have practiced and rehearsed. We have done work on the mitts, work on the punching bag. We have rehearsed a strategy. And you are not putting that.
Trying to opening up. And a few times Kotey has had the opportunity to open up. Clearly, we've seen that Kehinde is in trouble.
Yeah, looks like Daniel Kotey is trying to implement what the corner has told him. If Kehinde will not listen to his corner, then Kotey will do that.
Kehinde seems to have recovered quite well from that early explosive exchange.
And I wonder what the folks in Nima, I wonder the message they would have for Kehinde when he goes back home with this performance.
Well, obviously, he would have to work extra hard in the gym. He might come up against an opponent who may not be as charitable as Kotey has been. It's Kehinde now, still keeping tabs. Letting the jabs do a lot of the talking for him now. And Kotey runs after him, just waiting for that big opportunity and big moment. Now Kotey puts Kehinde in the corner. And it's a give and take affair. Kotey goes down. And the count is on. That was an explosive one. Both boxers having a go at each other. Kotey, a bit of showboating. I thought that he was that tired. But he's gone down. He's managed to beat the count. It's the first round. Kotey looks dazed. And he goes down once again. Doubt if he'll beat the count this time. Well, he does beat the count. This is a complete turn of the tide as the final bell goes for the end of the bout.
Now let's put our hands together for the boxes. Now Judge 1, Richard, scored the bout 60-53. And Judge 2, Ashon, scored the bout 59-53. And Judge 3, Mills, scored the bout 59-53. So by a unanimous point decision, the winner, presented to you, the boxer from Nima, Habibu Kehinde. Thank you very much.